Have you ever felt embarrassed after realizing you believed something outrageous? You're not alone. In our digital age, it's surprisingly easy for someone to trick you into acting foolishly. Maybe it was a friend using flattery to get you to agree, or a viral post that preyed on your emotions. But why does this happen, and how do people pull the wool over your eyes? Today, we're revealing the sneaky tactics others use to make you feel like a fool. In this video, we'll explore how people use psychology and persuasion to fool others, often without you even realizing it. Whether it's a scammer asking for money, a clickbait headline feeding you fake news, or a coworker pressuring you to follow the crowd, these tactics rely on human tendencies. By understanding them, you can stay one step ahead and protect yourself. Let's dive into the main ways people trick you. Flattery and ego games. One common trick is flattery. When someone overpraises you, it feels great until you realize they want something. Maybe a salesperson calls you smart and asks for a big purchase, or a friend says, "You're the only one I trust," before asking for a favor. They're planting a compliment so you'll lower your guard. On the flip side, some manipulators attack your ego, calling you silly or clueless to make you defensive, then help you in a way that makes you dependent on them. In both cases, they prey on your self-esteem to get what they want. If someone's compliments feel too good to be true, step back and ask why they're saying them. Scarcity and urgency. Scarcity taps into fear of missing out. Think of those one-day sale or only 2 items left messages. They pressure you to act fast before the opportunity vanishes. Scammers use similar tactics. Your account will expire, or you must respond in the next hour. These tricks create stress, making it hard to think clearly. If you feel rushed by the clock, slow down and breathe. Remember, a real opportunity will survive a good night's sleep. Urgency can be a red flag. Always double-check if the deal is truly one time or if it's manufactured to fool you. Fake authority and credibility. We naturally trust experts and official-sounding sources. Con artists exploit this by claiming false credentials or using official logos. Maybe someone claims to be a doctor selling a miracle cure, or an email pretends to be from the IRS demanding payment. These scams succeed because we fear being rude to an authority or believe their warning. To avoid this, always verify credentials. Real experts usually have verifiable evidence and references. If you're unsure, contact the organization directly or search the person's name online. Don't trust someone just because they say they're doctor or wear a badge. Always double-check. Even a diploma or a website can be faked. Social proof and the bandwagon effect. Humans are social creatures. We look to others when we're unsure. Phrases like "everyone's doing it" or seeing huge follower counts make us assume something must be good. Social media amplifies this. When thousands share a post or product, you feel safe sharing it too. Influencers and trends use this to trick you into buying products or believing rumors. But popularity doesn't equal truth. Before jumping on the bandwagon, pause and ask, do I genuinely agree, or am I just following others? Look for evidence and check multiple sources. Sometimes what everyone is doing is actually everyone falling for a trend. Emotion-driven appeals. Emotions can override logic. Advertisers and con artists tug at feelings like pity, fear, or excitement to get what they want. For example, a tearful video of an injured puppy might guilt you into donating money, or a frightening headline about crime might push you to buy a safety product. If you feel a strong emotion, stop and question it. Are you being informed or emotionally manipulated? A quick reality check can prevent you from making an impulsive decision. It's okay to feel empathy or concern, but take a moment to verify facts. Emotions should guide compassion, not decision-making on their own. Misinformation and cognitive overload. We're bombarded with information every day: news, ads, posts. Misinformation spreads when sensational stories go viral without fact-checking. For instance, imagine clicking on an article claiming a miracle diet was approved by doctors. If you don't verify sources, you might follow dangerous advice. Scammers and some media outlets use confusing language or overwhelm you with data so you can't see the truth. Always double-check surprising claims with reputable sources. Reliable sites, official health organizations, and mainstream news outlets can help you filter out false information. If something sounds too extreme, research it before believing. Cognitive biases and mental shortcuts. Our brains use shortcuts to make quick decisions, but these can trick us. The confirmation bias makes you notice information that matches your beliefs and ignore the rest. Someone might feed you news that confirms what you already think, making you trust them more, until you realize the full picture. The anchoring effect makes the first piece of information stick in your mind. For example, if a retailer shows an original price of $100 crossed out and a sale price of $50, your mind latches onto $100 as the reference. Even if the item is only worth $50, you feel like you got a deal. Be aware of these tricks. Take the time to find multiple sources and consider whether your first impression might be misleading. Inconsistent information and gaslighting. Some people lie by constantly changing their story, leaving you confused and doubting yourself. This is called gaslighting. For example, a friend might say they agreed to help you move one week, then later deny ever saying it. If someone keeps changing details or denies facts you remember clearly, they could be trying to manipulate you. Trust your gut. If something feels off, speak up. Ask for clarity and insist on honest answers. Real friends and trustworthy people won't get defensive when questioned. If they do, that's a major red flag. Lack of critical thinking. Finally, a big reason people get fooled is simply not questioning what they hear. When something sounds sensational or matches our desires, we might accept it without asking why or how. If you jump to conclusions or share things immediately, you become an easy target. Cultivate a habit of pausing and researching. As the old saying goes, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Stay curious and cautious, and don't let haste or hope make you feel foolish. These are some of the main ways people can trick you into looking foolish without you even realizing it. By spotting these tactics, you can avoid falling into their trap. Now that you know these tactics, you're better equipped to spot them and stay smart. Don't worry if you've been fooled before. It happens to everyone. Keep learning and questioning what you see. Thanks for watching this video on how people use psychology to fool others. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on staying sharp. Comment below any tricks you'd like us to cover next. Stay curious and stay safe out there.